Could Nolan Arenado finally wear the Yankees uniform? Welcome to Yankees Fan Always. If you're passionate about the Bronx Bombers, make sure to subscribe to the channel to stay updated on everything happening behind the scenes. Nolan Arenado's name has been in trade rumors for months, and speculation has only intensified after the St. Louis Cardinals unsuccessfully tried to move him throughout the offseason. But now, with Giancarlo Stanton out for opening day and DJ LeMahieu dealing with an injury, the Yankees might be more inclined to make a bold move. What makes this situation even more intriguing is that Arenado has already expressed interest in being traded, but only to a select group of teams. And guess what? The Yankees are on that list. According to Zachary D. Reimer of Bleacher Report, Arenado's presence on the Cardinals' trip to Tampa to face the Yankees may not have been just a coincidence. He could have used the opportunity to showcase himself and reignite New York's interest. If the Yankees do decide to pursue him, it would solve a long-standing issue, the need for an impact third baseman. Plus, with Paul Goldschmidt joining the Bronx this offseason, Arenado could reunite with his former Cardinals teammate. Meanwhile, St. Louis has its own reasons to consider this trade. They're looking to clear payroll space and provide more opportunities for young talents like Thomas Saggis and Nolan Gorman. With Arenado on the roster, these prospects have limited chances to develop. Now the big question: will the Yankees take the risk and bring in Arenado to strengthen the lineup, especially with Stanton out and third base being a vulnerable position? Leave your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to keep receiving updates and analysis on the Yankees, subscribe to Yankees Fan Always and turn on notifications so you don't miss a thing. Can the Yankees actually pull off this deal? The real question isn't just whether the Yankees need Nolan Arenado, but if they're willing to pay the price to get him. His contract isn't cheap. He still has 3 years remaining on his deal, and the Yankees are already operating near their payroll limit. Additionally, New York's front office has been cautious when it comes to trades involving long-term financial commitments. The team has felt the weight of heavy contracts in the past and may hesitate to take on another big name. However, with the team desperately needing firepower in the lineup, Cashman might give in to the pressure. On the other hand, the Cardinals are in a tough spot. They want to clear space for young talent and reduce payroll for the next season, but they also can't afford to lose Arenado without receiving good value in return. This means that if the Yankees really want to make this trade happen, they'll need to present a convincing offer. What could the Yankees offer? If negotiations progress, a package involving young prospects like Everson Pereira or Oswald Peraza could be on the table. The Cardinals may be interested in young talent that can contribute immediately or in the near future, while the Yankees would strengthen a key position with an elite player. Another possibility could be a deal where St. Louis agrees to absorb part of Arenado's salary in exchange for higher value prospects. This could make the trade easier for the Yankees without putting too much strain on their payroll. But will the Yankees really pay the price for an impact third baseman? And more importantly, is Arenado the right piece to elevate this team in 2025? If this trade happens, the team's dynamics could change completely. Imagine a lineup with Aaron Judge, Juan Soto, and Nolan Arenado in the heart of the order. That would be a nightmare for opposing pitchers. Now, we want to hear from you, Yankees fans. Should the front office go all in to acquire Nolan Arenado? Is he worth the price? Or should the team invest in another position instead? Leave your comment and join the discussion. And if you want to stay updated on all Yankees rumors, trades, and analysis, you know what to do. Subscribe to Yankees Fan Always and turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. If I were Brian Cashman, this trade would leave me torn. As a Yankees fan, the thought of seeing Nolan Arenado in pinstripes alongside Aaron Judge and Juan Soto is exciting. He's still one of the best defensive third basemen in the league and would bring a reliable presence both offensively and defensively. But at the same time, there are some concerns that can't be ignored. First, his contract isn't cheap. With 3 years remaining and a significant financial commitment, the Yankees will be taking on another heavy contract, something that has already been an issue with past long-term deals. Additionally, Arenado is coming off a disappointing offensive season, which raises the question: is he still the elite player we saw in previous years? Another key factor is that the Yankees need to strengthen more than just third base. The team still has bullpen concerns, needs a reliable outfield backup, and with Stanton frequently injured, designated hitter rotation is also a problem. If the Yankees spend their top prospects to acquire Arenado, it could limit their flexibility to address other needs later in the season. However, there's also logic in making this trade now. The team is built to win immediately, especially with Juan Soto in the final year of his contract. If the front office believes Arenado is the missing piece to make this team a true title contender, then maybe the risk is worth it. Ultimately, if the Yankees can pull off this deal without giving up key talents like Spencer Jones or Jason Dominguez, I would support the trade. But if the price is too high and jeopardizes the team's future, it might be better to explore other options. So, Yankees fans, do you think it's worth the risk to bring Arenado to the Bronx? Or should the team look for cheaper and more flexible alternatives? Comment below and let's discuss. And of course, if you want to keep up with all the latest Yankees news, rumors, and analysis, subscribe to Yankees Fan Always and turn on notifications so you don't miss a thing. What should the Yankees do? The big question now is, should the Yankees take the risk and go all in on this trade? Or are there still better alternatives on the market? If we're looking at the short term, bringing in Arenado makes a lot of sense. He would provide defensive stability at a position that has been a weak spot while adding more power to the lineup. With Stanton out and LeMahieu dealing with injuries, the Yankees need a reliable hitter who can make an immediate impact. Arenado fits that description, and alongside Judge and Soto, he could turn this offense into one of the most feared in the league. However, the cost is what raises doubts. Is it worth giving up promising young players for someone who might be past his prime and could decline even further in the coming years? Additionally, the team's payroll is already near the limit, and adding another big contract could limit future flexibility. Another important factor is that if the Yankees really go after Arenado, they need to be sure he can still perform at a high level long enough to justify the investment. His last season was inconsistent at the plate, and if he can't bounce back, the Yankees could end up stuck with another problematic contract. Other market alternatives. If the Yankees decide not to go all in on Arenado, there are other third base options that could strengthen the team without compromising its future. Players like Matt Chapman and Jeimer Candelario could be more affordable alternatives while still providing a good balance of defense and offense. Additionally, the Yankees might prioritize strengthening other areas, such as the bullpen or rotation, instead of spending all their resources on third base. If Cashman chooses to bet on internal development, players like Oswald Peraza and DJ LeMahieu, when healthy, could hold down the position until a more sustainable solution emerges. If the Yankees want to compete for the title now and believe Arenado can still play at a high level, this trade could be an aggressive but necessary move. However, the ideal scenario would be making the deal without sacrificing too much of the franchise's future by holding on to key prospects. Now, we want to hear from you. Do you think the Yankees should go all in for Nolan Arenado? Or would it be better to explore other options? Comment below and let's discuss. And if you want to stay up to date on all Yankees news, rumors, and analysis, subscribe to Yankees Fan Always and turn on notifications so you don't miss a thing.